Imagine turning micro movements in the NASDAQ market into real profits, live right before your eyes. In my live streams, I'll take you straight into the action of scalping NASDAQ futures. Watch as I analyze price action, volume, and order flow to identify scalping opportunities in this fast paced market. You'll see my trade setups, live executions, and detailed performance breakdowns, all in real time. Stay tuned and follow my journey as I work to master the art and skill of scalping NASDAQ futures. Good morning, good morning. Happy whatever day it is, because I don't know what day it is. I'm a little late because I really honestly forgot I said I was going to get on early, so had kind of a rough morning sleeping though too. So my session just started. No trades yet. Oh, I just realized I forgot to. All right, I gotta pay attention. That's what I get. All right, yeah, I think things are back to normal. Good morning, San. How are you? I just missed that trade trying to do this thing on news thing. I forgot to, I had a rough day yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. What time is the news today? Oh, I missed the 7:31, my bad. But yeah, maybe things are a little bit back to normal. All right. That's the first time that trade is set up in a while. Actually, nope, I lied. I didn't miss that. Too much volume there. Never mind. I did not miss it. Saying it is not running smoothly because I ain't supposed to be on here this early. No. No, everything's good. I actually slept, well, I woke up at like 5 something this morning. I don't really know why. But when I went back to sleep, I actually slept the best I've slept in weeks. You want to know why? Because I actually slept with the fan directly on my face like I normally do, which sounds crazy. I know a lot of people who get sick when they do that. I get sick because I'm overheated. Like, I just woke up feeling like, oh my gosh, I can actually breathe. My lungs feel open. I don't think I coughed one time from the time I put the fan right on my face till I woke up. And I don't even know why I stopped sleeping that way. Probably because it was, you know, it's wintertime, it's cold, so I'm thinking I don't need to do it. Oh no, baby, yes, I still do. Still do. It's not an option. 99. Not an option. How's your morning so far? Then I still snooze the same number of times I always snooze. And then I'm like, oh shoot, I can't do that. I'm supposed to be getting on the stream at 8:30. So yeah. 8:30 might be a little too early for me. That means I get one less snooze. I'll be needing my snoozes sometimes. This is not correct anymore. Alrighty. What am I supposed to? Oh, do half of the drawdown. Took 2 trades up 312, 50% accuracy today. 312 is not bad at all. At all. 59. 23. Oh, because I need a level attached. Not too shabby. What I was trying to do yesterday before I got so irritated. I got irritated, and also I was looking at I found this free order flow book. It's like 161 pages. I forgot to upload it into the Discord, which I'll do after I get off the stream today, but I was reading that book and trying to see if there were any kind of adjustments I needed to make to what I was doing, but I don't think so. Because right now, so what I was gonna do before I found that book, I wanted to go through my journal, start from the first day of my data, which is November 4th, and just go through all of the trades that I have written out so far, but only write down what's valid as of my rules now. Because to be honest with you, I have a feeling that not necessarily that I've restricted my rules too much, but yeah, possibly. Damn it, I just missed. Oh, no, I didn't. So I want to go back and just go through each day of the last almost 3 months. And on a sheet of paper or multiple pages, just write down all of the valid trades as of now. And kind of see what I got going. So I'll probably do that today. Once I started reading that book, I just got distracted and I stopped doing it. And I think also that mixed with me just being so irritated from the session, I really just didn't want to look at anything else. So I'll probably do it today. because I am still thinking about using that one indicator I used at the end of the session a couple days ago, and just trading all the pullbacks on it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to open up a brand new chart. But we'll see. I don't know, the market's just been weird. And I need to where's the screen at? Well, that's interesting. Why would it be like that? Very interesting. All right, whatever. Okay. Y'all just gotta be cautious. Yeah, I definitely agree. Absolutely agree. 77. There's a lot of buyers here. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't want to feel like I need to make changes, but I just feel like my progress has been halted between the trash market conditions we've been having, plus the copier issues I've been having. Like, ugh, just very annoyed. What was I doing just now? I forgot. Oh. I stopped doing it because I thought the trade was going to pop off, but it did not. Alright, I just want that to run in the background so I could look at it later. Alright, well, that just broke out of the barcoding. You accidentally hit short? No. Oh, yeah. Trading with a touchpad is not it, honey. It's so easy to hit the wrong thing. Oh, no. What is that? 502. 248. I think the biggest problem right now is every time we have pullbacks, a lot of times there's like way too much volume in the swings of the pullbacks, which is an issue. And so I might need to, but the thing is, I don't really think I can even make any adjustments because the rules I have so far are for a reason. But I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I'm gonna keep trading this exact way for probably like another month before I look to like do anything else. But I think what I have is absolutely fine. It keeps me out of the chop on the choppy days. 63. Am I still in trades? I am. Don't know how that happened. Wait, why was I still in trades? No idea. 30. 47. I don't know why that happened. Push too far. 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. That one went a little longer. 4.5. Why did it still look like I was in trades? Or maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Whatever. So the biggest problem right now, I have to manually calculate this goddamn drawdown. Hold on. it's like 50,000. 726 half. 350. All right. I can't trade right now anyway. All right, so I have 726 left in drawdown on that account. So 726 times 0.5. Oh, no. 726 times 0.5 is 363. So I need to risk 3 contracts on the next trade. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna try in the next couple of days. What day is it? Oh, Thursday. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I only have 3 trading days left, and I want to at least get back to full drawdown if I can. So we're gonna risk half of this bad boy every trade and go from there. You know what I could do to make this easier? Sorry, guys. Good morning, Amelia. Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna go into my risk management plan and just create a column for 50% risk. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just change this particular column from 5 to 50. Make that times 0.5, and I'm just gonna reprint it maybe. Boom. Why didn't I think of that? Oh no, what's that color? Oh, that. I'll reprint it. Border. How are you doing this morning, Amelia? Alright, hold on. I'm sorry, you guys, because I don't want to have to keep pulling out the damn calculator. Alright, so let's print. And I only want to print the selection. No. Why isn't it scaling? Fit to one page. Perfect. Oh no, I can't print. All right, fuck. I can't print because I have to switch internet connections to do it. Great. Hold please. Oh, you know what? This will be easy. I'm gonna put it in Canva. I'm sorry, you guys. I just don't feel like continuing to calculate this. All right, hold on. I gotta put this into Canva instead. Add a page. Come on. Background white. No. No. Oh, duh. Take a picture, idiot. I'll be back with you guys shortly. All right. Okay. Boom. Now I could pick it up on my phone in Canva and print it. I don't know why, but I have like a professional office grade printer, and for whatever reason I can't hook it up to my modem. Come on, Canva, please don't screw me. Download. JPEG. Current page. I guess I could just keep it up on my screen too. That works. But yeah, I have to be on the same Wi-Fi as the, oh my God. I don't know why I didn't do this last night. Print. BRB. Okay, got it done. That was so ghetto. I have to pay attention to you guys a little bit more. Your small green, Amelia, nice. Not sure if you will hit below 680. That was awesome. Up 888, nice. All right, let me close out all this crap I got going on so I can look at the markets again. All right, because I don't have a clue as to what anything even looks like. All right, I am clear to trade again. One thing that I'm noticing is a lot of my trades, I don't want my entry bar to touch a level for a lot of my trades, like a lot of them. And it's probably because most of the time, if we're reacting off of a level, whatever the order flow or whatever the order flow pattern is, it's likely that price is only reacting that way because it touched a level, if that makes sense. Now, there are certain patterns where I actually do want it to touch a level, but most of them I don't want it to touch anything. And I'm noticing that. But there are certain patterns where like it has to touch a level as well. 30. Might have just trapped the buyers there. This bar right here had positive 265 delta, and there's like 3 stacked imbalances in there. There's a big 245, 113. Yeah, they're trapped, at least for now. Excuse me. Good morning, New. Good morning, Trenches. How are you guys this morning? Good morning. Oh yeah, even my cough isn't as smoker's coffee. By the way, I don't smoke. That's why that super deep smoker's cough is very annoying. But I've had that since I had COVID. I only had COVID one time when it first started, like September when it first started. And I've just had this little smoker's cough since. I only have it like when I'm sick, but it's very annoying. It's like a deep cough and it makes your body hurt. All right, I'm just waiting. You can see the middle half trend is a buy while the other 2 are sales. Really, I just always need it to match whatever the background is. For the most part, at least. But yeah, that book on order flow that I read yesterday, and I read probably like 75% of it. The other parts of it I don't actually need. But it did a really good job of explaining what you see in footprint charts. One thing that I noticed in his book, and that a lot of people don't talk about when they talk about order flow, is that 5, that's impossible. Is that like a lot of people, you have got to be kidding me. Would I have gotten filled? Yes, I would have. Now I know y'all just heard me say, "Oh, that's impossible." The delta of this reversal bar up was 4, 5. So I thought it was going to be impossible for this one to be less than 5. Guess what? Right after the bar closed, like right as the bar was closing, it changed to 0. Yeah, whatever. That's one of the trades though I don't care that the bar touched a level. It reacted off of the previous close. But anyway, yeah, one thing he spoke about in his book was that like when you have a buy bar, you know, you do have aggressive buyers, but it could also be that it's passive sellers that's causing the market to move to that point as well. And that's one thing that people don't do a really good job of explaining when they're explaining order flow. So, but he had a lot of good things in there. Like if I traded with time-based charts or something, I would definitely use some of what he's talking about. Unfortunately, on the Renko charts, some of the stuff that he talked about I wouldn't be able to use. But yeah, it was pretty good though. Pretty good. He even goes through like the volume profile shapes and his top 5 trade setups, I guess you could say. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent. I cannot believe. I know y'all heard me say, oh, that's impossible. Why would that even set up that way? That's one of my favorite trades now, even though it hasn't been setting up very often lately. But that divergence in the same direction of the trend is literally one of my favorites. So easy to remember, very little rules. There's only like one rule, basically one volume order flow pattern doesn't work. Just one out of like 8. And all the other 7 have the exact same rule. So it's very easy to remember stuff. It almost was what I wanted it to be. 23. Almost doesn't count. Both of the entry bar here and this last reversal bar down, they both had a delta of 50. I either wanted it to be less than 50 if it was less than 50 if the sellers were going to be in control, which they were. If the buyers were in control, it didn't really matter as long as it wasn't exactly 50. So I couldn't take it. Oh my gosh, my coughs are normal. After I get off the stream, I'm just gonna sit in front of the fan and let my lungs open up some more. I feel so much better already just from a couple of hours of sleeping with the fan in my face. Legit like 2 hours. Cannot believe that trade setup. Did I mark it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. All right. Alright, no price change. Looks algo supply and demand order flow indicator. Oh, nice. I hear a lot about like anytime I hear anybody talk about indicators on TradingView, almost everybody talks about Lux Algo. So they must have some really, really good indicators. My issue with so like on NinjaTrader, most supply and demand or support and resistance indicators do not work with Renkos, which really sucks, and I don't really understand why they don't, but yeah, they don't work with Renkos, unfortunately. like this support and resistance level that I have is really, it's called a pivot indicator. But it's support and resistance. But the only reason it works is because it's from Ninja, and most of Ninja's indicators are actually created for Renkos. They have their own Renko type. Um, mm, Something got out of that tea bag. Um, but yeah, most of the indicators that I've seen and tried, nothing paints on the screen because of the Renkos. Now, one of the order flow indicators that I have though, it will paint support and resistance levels, and I have the option of what it can use to paint it. Like, what the hell? Oh, it's not scrolling. Um, so the options that it gives me, because the market's not a place where I could trade right now, the options that it gives, it can either draw a support and resistance band based off of every value area, which I obviously would not want to do, where all the trap trader bars are, surge bars or buy sell bars, what they consider reversal bars, which is, it wouldn't draw it on like every reversal bar basically. But I was thinking about possibly using that and just putting it on where the trap traders are for the most part. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing for me and what I need to take the time to do, and I've been saying this for a long time actually, the change zones, the bias change zones that I draw are pretty accurate. And if I can figure out, like, I don't, most of the time, if I'm trying to take sales, I actually don't want my entry bar to touch this zone. But if I can at least figure out more so how to use this as support, like, all right, we are rejecting the downtrend. Like, what trades can I take where I can take the buys off of this zone and, sales off of the zone if we're rejecting the uptrend? I feel like that's a lot more accurate, because my thought process is, if this is a good downtrend and I'm trying to get into pullback reversals, my entry bar shouldn't have to touch this, because if it was a true strong downtrend, we wouldn't even be near this level, if that makes sense. So I feel like when we're trading at this level, only buys should be taken. But I haven't taken the time to like figure out which trades can be taken and which cannot. So that's kind of on me. But yeah, that is something that I've been talking about for a while. Like at this point, for the most part, and I haven't really started taking them yet, but I've at least been paying attention. But for the most part, like if my setup happens and we're touching this zone and we're going for a buy, for the most part, I have been seeing that the trade will work out. I don't have to worry about, oh, it's touching the zone, only if I'm going for sales. So I just have to like figure that out, because I mean, you could see rejected here, pushed up. I can't see over there. The next time we touched it, rejected, and each of these moves are at least 18 ticks, so they would be full wins, right? I just don't know when I could take it and when I can't, because that honestly would provide more entries for me without me having to change what I'm doing. You thought PW was a part of Lux Algo? Is he? I feel like in one video that I watched of his, I do remember, like, doesn't he have his own version? I don't know if he's a part of Lux Algo, or because of his status, he was able to collaborate with them on creating like an indicator that's like special for how he trades. But I don't know if he's a part of Lux Algo, if that makes sense. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Janelle. How are you guys this morning? Up 11 9. Ooh, nice. A plus 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 setups this morning. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Apex is 80% off today. Really? Where you see that at? Is it a special code for specific people? Because you know they love to do that, which I think is so stupid. Oh, no, I see it. Nice. Did they email us? I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, in my girl, look in your lap. Did you get an email, Paul? Or did you just so happen to go to the website and see it? Oh, I see. 19 minutes ago. 1 week flash sale. Well, nice. I know a lot of people have been waiting on it. You know what cracks me up? The people who say that Apex is going out of business and then turn around and they're like, yeah, how come Apex hasn't been running any sales? Well, I don't know. Maybe because they can afford not to. I don't know. Like, what the hell is wrong with people? People are so weird. Can't win for losing. I was arguing with people in a Facebook group a couple of days ago, and they all stopped arguing with me because they looked stupid. Every single one of them. This lady tried to argue me up and down because this guy posted that he had traded with Top Step for 7 days and got an approved payout, but he was trading with Apex for 30 trading days and got denied 3 times. Okay. First of all, why are we playing the comparison game? Because it's not like I could see if you were comparing 2 companies that have the exact same rules, but they don't. So maybe you're just showing that you can't follow Apex's rules. Like, I just don't understand. But one lady was in the comment section talking about how, you know, you guys need to stay away from Apex because that video. And I'm just like, clearly y'all didn't watch Kellyanne's version of her putting the video out, because if you did, you would know that the video was so long ago. Like, why are y'all so hell-bent on this damn video? But anyway, I went back and forth with the lady because I was like, ma'am, that video was from March of 2024, and they paid out $275 million in the remaining 9 months of the year. So, And then I was just like, you know, all companies have these same conversations. You guys just don't see the unauthorized recordings of it. But they all have them. And I literally said, any company that implements changes. I did not say what kind of changes. I said any company that implements changes had these exact same conversations trying to figure out how to prevent payouts. She started going crazy. Okay, no, every company does not. And she was like, she said Top Step just has one rule. It's even in the name. It's even in the logo. It's just one rule. Girl, stop. They haven't implemented any changes to payouts, and they're not denying payouts and blah, blah, blah. I said, I never said they made any changes to the rules. I specifically said they implemented changes. What are the last 2 changes that Top Step implemented? Let's start off with capping you out at 5K per payout, per request, per account. That's a change. Why do you think that change was made? To prevent payouts. Duh. The other change that they made, they got rid of the affiliate program. Why do you think they got rid of the affiliate program? To increase their margins. Exactly. Like, people literally have no lick of common sense at all. She didn't come back after that because she looked stupid. Like, if you're gonna, first of all, I'm very careful with the words that I use. So if you're gonna try to debate with me, at least read properly. But she knew she couldn't win the debate, so she just stopped. They haven't posted in a few discords. Maybe since you're affiliate. Oh, you don't have the email either? Oh, I got the email though. I don't know if they only sent it to affiliates, but I just got it at 9 o'clock on the dot. One day to pass, half price resets, $100 one-time lifetime PA fees across the board. 150, 250, 300 are all priced at 297, then take 80% off. Let me tell y'all something. I already see what's gonna happen. Apex came out with an 80% sale and then they increased the PA fee. Oh my god. I hate this sale. And then you're gonna see, and resets are half price. They're not $35, so I can't just throw 20 accounts on and just gamble them on news and then reset them for $35. That's what we're gonna hear. Just like the last time when they had the 90% sale, but it wasn't the $85 lifetime fee. Are we forgetting how much the lifetime fees actually are? If you get any kind of discount, you should be happy because they don't have to do any discounts. Look how long we had the 50%. And surprisingly, people are still using my code for the 50%, which the thing is, to be honest with you guys, when I get all these accounts over the threshold and we pass these and I'm in PAs, once I get my first payout and I'm looking to buy, I'm going to put a specific percentage of my payouts to the side to purchase more accounts. I don't care about like going straight to 20 or however many like super fast. I'm going to slow roll it because a percentage will be for taxes, a percentage will be for paying my mom's house off, and a percentage will be for my normal everyday life expenses, and then we'll use a percentage for purchasing more accounts. But I'm not going to wait for a sale. I'm not. I feel like the only time it makes sense for you to wait for a sale is if you're going to gamble your evals. Well, then obviously you don't want to pay, max price for them. But I don't mind the 50% off, because the other thing is it's still comparable for certain companies, right? Like for instance, people love Take Profit Trader. The really long promo that they had was the 40% off with no activation fee, but normally they are 50% off with a $130 activation fee. Well, that's basically Apex's 50% off sale is comparable to TPT. Now, obviously, both companies have different payout rules and whatever, but I don't find a problem with paying 50% off, especially because by the time I get to that point, I shouldn't be taking 30 days to pass the eval anyway. So I should only be paying the fee one time, and that's that. So I really don't see the problem personally, but I get that some people do. Not what up, sugar baby. Oh no, Paul, she got you. Good morning, Apple Checks. Thank you doesn't get out of Monday's range, I swear. People love to try to turn their opinions into facts. So annoying. Absolutely, Janelle is so annoying. Paul, how did you let her sucker you in? How did you let it? How did you let it happen? Oh my gosh, they had a mid-air collision? Oh no. Oh goodness. But yeah, I'll read you guys the exact comments because the lady just sounded stupid. And I'm just tired of stupid people. Like, I get it. What he said in the video was so trash. So trash. But I'm pretty sure we've all concluded from his 1,000-hour videos that he's not that great of a person to begin with. All right, we're in low impact news. Um, so yeah, so the lady says Apex literally had an internal whistleblower record a meeting. First of all, you cannot call, can we stop calling Leo a whistleblower? Leo would have never let y'all see this damn video if they paid him his money. Whistleblowers don't do that. They just say what's going on without needing money behind it. But anyway, he recorded a meeting where the COO, John Skelton, wanted to implement all these rules to prevent people from getting payouts. He was worried his scheme would get out and had the meeting organizers stop the meeting recording, but the internal whistleblower captured it anyways. So I said that video was from March 2024. Apex paid out over $275 million since that video. Anytime you see any company implement changes, they had the same conversations you saw in that video. You just don't see the unauthorized recordings of it. All companies implement changes to prevent payouts. That's how they stay solvent. We've seen what happens to the no rules companies like FTT and FlexiTrade. And no, I'm not defending Apex. I don't care how people feel about them. I actually prefer the rules and payout structure of TPT and TopStep over Apex. So she says, hold please. 12. I can't see that damn number. Oh, zigzag isn't attached to the right bar. 15, 13, 20. What volatility is this? Oh, did she remove my, how did my comment get removed? No, she didn't. Y'all, she deleted her comments that she sent back to me. Oh, that little heifer. This is how you know you win a debate, because the person removes the comments. Or was it somewhere else? Hold on. Wait, why can't I see? Oh, never mind. I had to go to a different spot. I don't know what this random spike of volume is, but we're gonna wait until this is kind of not doing this. So she said, you contradicted yourself by saying all companies implement changes to prevent payouts and then saying that we see what happens to the no rules companies. TopStep has one rule. It's even in the logo. Don't bust your account. So essentially they have zero rules. So you prefer no rules. Girl, just stop. When did I say I prefer no rules? Because I said I prefer the payout structure of TopStep and TPT over Apex. I didn't say that I prefer no rules. The reason I prefer the payout structure of those two companies is because one of them you can withdraw daily, and the other one you only have 5 payout or 5 trading days versus 8. That's it. But anyway, so I said again, they implement changes to reduce payouts. I didn't say rules, I said changes. What's the last change TopStep made? Capping payouts at 5K per XFA per payout. Instead of implementing a rule change, they implemented a payout change. Whether a company makes a change to cap payouts per cycle, change the number of trading days, reduce the number of accounts, all of that is done to prevent payouts and make sure their margins aren't too slim. Companies with slim margins equals companies that go bust. Obviously, companies that allow more accounts need more rules. Most Apex traders would rather have more rules than less accounts. And again, all companies have these conversations, all of them. She didn't come back after that because, first of all, I never said that they implement rule changes. I just said changes, period. So then a guy comes and says, even TopStep changed and only allows 5K payout at a time now. And I said, that's exactly my point. Don't you think they had several meetings about needing to slow down payouts before they made that change? Of course they did. Otherwise, the changes wouldn't have been made. Did we forget that TopStep also increased their margins by eliminating the affiliate program? It's clear some people have never been on the business side of things before. Bottom lines have to make sense for the company's sake, otherwise it'll go belly up. Companies that offer more accounts will always have to make more drastic changes to slow payouts. Again, I'm not defending Apex. This is just common sense. People want to say, so what? Because the lady at one point, I can't find this comment, but she was like, so what? They paid out 275 million since the video. What about all the people that were denied? What? 25. So I said, if you look at the numbers, the statistical data available to the public, payouts continue to increase and even doubled 1 month after the video was made. So regardless of what he said, what was actually done? So this guy says, I find it hard to believe that those payout numbers with all the denials. They can literally just put up any number on their site. Also, I feel like not all the denial payouts are because of broken rules. It's because of your trading pattern. They know eventually you'll blow the account. It's because of your trading pattern. What? You like what? Most people who are getting denied because of their trading patterns is because they have horrible risk management, which all of Apex's rules have to do with risk management. Y'all people. Good morning, Timbo. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. That's what I read last night. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the crash myself. Well, not look at the crash, but look at all the details. So I replied to the guy, if that's the case, then no one should believe the guy who's suing Apex because he created the technology to publish the numbers. You have to remember Apex has a lot of users. Nutty Bar posts the payouts each month. At its peak, Apex had 130,000 active users. The highest number of unique names paid in a month is 5,500. So that's less than 5% of people getting paid out, which is on par for industry standards. And then I told him, yeah, some people were denied. That shouldn't have been because of the technology not being correct and with how they were calculating it. And I said, however, we have to remember that people come to social media to report more bad news than good news. Even myself, I'll leave a bad review for something, but I rarely leave good reviews. Just being honest. I do know that, and then I said, I know very few people who were genuinely improperly denied. Most people don't journal, don't know how to use proper risk management, and don't use trading platforms that properly calculate MAE for them. So they have no idea if they violated rules or not. So then the guy was like, well, I'm pretty sure that the software that was built is totally different from the infrastructure or something. Like trying to say that Leo only built the website. He's like, I could be wrong. You are wrong. Daryl already said in an interview that he built more than just the website. He built the entire infrastructure. And this is where, if you're going to debate with people online, at least get your damn facts straight. So I had fun on that post. I'm actually surprised they even allowed the post in the dang on group, but I don't think it's an official Top Step Facebook group, so that's probably why. But I just want people to shut up. Please. 27. Why is the zigzag like never attaching to the correct part? It's very annoying. Like super annoying. But it keeps me out of losses. I mean, it just kept me out of that. Four. 14. Timbo, how's your trading this morning? And I'm doing well. I actually got some good sleep last night, finally. 4. Finally. Really only the last 2 hours, but that's okay. I'm very refreshed because of it. All right, come on. Give me a nice pullback, please. Everything's been so trash. 13. This would have been a nice pullback, but the bottom of the bar actually touched where the minor trend was supposed to change to a downtrend. And so usually anytime we push off of that, like without actually changing directions, I can't take the trade. So if that bar would have turned red, I would have been able to take it. Okay, we got a nice push finally. It's not really the push I wanted, but you know, whatever. But Applejack's made a good point earlier. A lot of these days we've been trading inside of ranges of previous days, which 17 straight green. I love it. I love it. Not, you see what you did, Paul? You see what you did? Oh my gosh. I don't need that. A hot mess. 96. Nope. 32. I just needed a few more sellers in that bar. The delta was positive, so I couldn't do anything about that. How about flat trade? 12. Again. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Bro, what time was that trade that I took? I know I missed one though. 8:52. So I had a trade at 8:52. Yeah. Something is off. I don't like it. The other trade was at 9:07. And I don't think I've missed anything since then. Could be wrong. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, thank you. Cold turkey activated. You're out. Thank you, thank you. All right. I thought we were going to get a trade there, but nope. Too many buyers. Too many buyers. Oh yeah, I did finally get my bot to work for that indicator I was telling you guys. The one that I had used on the sim account a couple days ago, I finally got the bot to work. And the crazy thing is, because I went to the strategy analyzer because I wanted to see if I was using the optimal like stop loss and take profit for this Renko size, and I am. Now, if I change the stop loss and take profit, the win percentage would go down, the total profit would go up. But I don't really know if I want to do that. I don't. 41. It's too much there. 114. Sellers are taking over, trying to. Yep. I just knew I was gonna get a buy-in right there. I did not. Yeah. I thought in both of these outside bars we were gonna reverse there, but we didn't. We didn't. Was I on this computer? I'm pretty sure I was. I'll show you guys like the so this is what the graph looks like for the bot, because I was also trying to see like what times does it work best for, and these are literally only pullbacks for the most part, and it's pullbacks using the indicator I showed you guys the other day, this one, and basically just taking every pullback in that direction. The only thing I am confused about though is typically it's showing me an overall win percentage that's actually different than what shows like if I just throw the indicator on the chart and it gives me the statistics. The win ratio is different, and it's not supposed to be that way. I actually might reach out to Trade Devils today to ask them why. But that graph was for, I think, the entire month of January. And so this bar here is 8:30 in the morning. And you could see that we kind of like taper off after, I can't see that far. Kind of after 11:30, it kind of tapers off a little bit. I can't remember. I think 6:30 at night had the highest win percentage though. It's like 80%. Just from 6:30 to 7 o'clock. I really don't want to get on the charts at nighttime like that. But if I just wanted to like, hey, like let's say I know I can't trade the next day or something, I could definitely go in at 6:30 at night and take trades for 30 minutes and keep it moving. So I don't know. I'm going to play around with it some more though. Did that touch that? It did. But I have to figure out why the percentages look so different. It still ran up an additional 50 ticks. Nice. Pre-market trend works. Pre-session highs and lows always for the price action in London too. Janelle, when you look at the pre-session highs and lows, do you look at like the entire, like for instance, some people when they look at let's say the overnight high and low, they'll look at a specific time. Like for instance, the market structure indicator that I use that paints the rotation levels and stuff, the default for overnight levels or overnight high and low is from 2 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Or do you look at like, no, this is the high and low since the market opened at 5 o'clock last night? I hit the 580-ish zone. Oh, we just did. Tariff threats are running metals. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I'm mad I have to sit on my hands so much. This is why I said I gotta figure out 26. Would that have stopped me out? No. There's this other thing. So I went to the NinjaTrader ecosystem. Every like probably couple weeks, I just go in there to see like what's new that's added in there. Not that I want to add anything to my strategy or anything. I'm always just curious as to what other people use to trade. And some guy uploaded an indicator called the golden setup. And so I thought that it was ICT related, like the golden bullet kind of thing. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, the golden bullet and silver bullet. I can't talk. But this is something completely different. It's called the Golden Setup by Tony Rago. Oh, as per Tony Rago's strategy. And so basically, this guy has a trading strategy for NQ that divides the price into 100 handle zones. And within each zone, there's critical levels like 26, 50, 77. There's a few others that are identified as high probability areas for entries and exits. It says the strategy leverages price retracements and momentum to achieve consistent results, focusing on the 26 level. So when they say 26, 50, and 77, they mean like if NASDAQ is at 21,026 even, 21,077 even. And so it says the 26 spot is a key buy level with high probability of price bouncing to higher targets like the 33 or 50 level. The 77 spot is a midpoint level for quick trades targeting the 88 or 50 level. The setup is simple, repeatable, and occurs daily, offering a structured way to trade with well-defined entry and exit points. The strategy emphasizes discipline, precision, and a step-by-step approach to trading success. And he posted a YouTube video. So I looked at the YouTube video, and it was kind of like, it looked like it was a webinar to try to upsell people at some point. But he actually went through and talked about the setup. And so I guess this guy, excuse me, I guess he coded an indicator to like automatically show those important levels or whatever. It's actually pretty interesting. In the webinar, the guy basically said, now he does have a negative risk to reward ratio. I feel like I saw a 15-point risk for, it seems like it's a 2-to-1. I feel like it was a 15-point risk for, you do 2 targets. The first target I feel like is 7 points and the second target is 12. I'm pretty sure. But he says that he's been using that strategy for a long time, like a really long time. And so if I'm not mistaken, he said that the buys at the 26 level, like price has to hit the 50 level and come back to the 26. And then you take a buy, and your first target is at 33 and the second target is at 50. And he said that it has a 90% win rate. And then the silver bullet, shoot, I forgot which one that one was, but the silver bullet he said was like an 80% win rate if I'm not mistaken. But it's very interesting. The indicator is very interesting as well. I did throw it on a chart just so I could see, like, kind of visualize what he was talking about. But yeah, it's pretty nice actually. Now why? Oh, that's why. 136. That's not gonna work out. But yeah, it's pretty interesting actually. $31.42. Was apex reason windfall gamble? GJ. That means that you violated the consistency rule. So that means that when you went to request, your highest your highest profit day was more than 30% of the total profit in your account when you went to request. Also, make sure you said it wasn't. No, it's not ICT based. I'm gonna show you in a second. But GJ, make sure that you understand that. So all of the other rules, if you violate any of the other rules, they do reset when you get denied. So let's say that you violate the 30% P&L rule, you do need to get denied in order for that to reset. So even if you're just at 8 trading days, don't keep trading because you have to reset it. But the consistency rule does not reset until you get approved. For the most part, that's the only way that you can get denied for windfall or gambling. If I'm not mistaken, if you use too many contracts, if you don't follow the scaling rule, I believe that's improper risk management, not windfall/gambling. So if you followed the scaling rule, that's what it is, a 30% consistency. So tell me what your highest profit day was and what your total profit was in the account when you went to request. Saying you're loving the reversals today. How many ticks is your TP? Are you talking to me, San? If you're talking about me, it's 18 ticks. High, low, London, 1 to 7-ish. EST, got you. Yeah, Amelia, I got you. Hold on a second. Bro, all right, at this point, I have to learn how to, I got to get back into trading the 1-bar pullbacks because I don't trade them and then I can't trade for like 3 swings after. It's very annoying. And they've been setting up a lot lately. A lot. I'm going to throw it on a chart so you can see it. Just give me a second. I might have to buy click it. That is a late fill. I just screwed myself. Damn. Oh, it would have lost anyway, so it's fine. I kind of... What? It was a late fill, which is fine. I'm not worried about that part. The problem is it would have lost anyway. But I should be break even on all my accounts. Why is this account down like that? Oh. I think it's because of I forgot that's the account that I'm increasing the contracts on each time. Oh, yeah. Well, that one's fine. That setup doesn't happen very much and kind of is what it is. No, I lost more on that trade than I should have. Whatever, I don't even care. But anyway, yeah, that trade doesn't set up much and I had to take it. I told y'all I'm trying to fix my execution problem. And in order to do that, I just have to take the trades. So I'm okay with that loss. And I'm not green anymore, but it is what it is. But that's because of that one trade that I missed. let's see. I probably won't take any more trades though, to be honest. Actually, I will. All right, let's see. There's only $400 in drawdown left on this account, so we're just gonna bust it. Because I'm actually kind of, I'd rather just start all over than try to build this account back, if I'm being completely honest. So we're gonna risk 100% and go from there. There's $400 left in it, so we gotta do 4 contracts. Yeah, I'm over it. I am. Like, look at all the 1-bar pullbacks. It's so annoying. I might actually spend the day legit just looking at 1-bar pullbacks and figuring out how to trade them. They actually used to be one of my favorite setups, and now I avoid them. Speaking of which, am I a dummy? 1, 2, nope. 1, 2, 3, no. All right, cool. $34. Is this gonna lose too? This price action is very awkward. I lost on the leader, but I won on the followers, so whatever, I guess. It actually was supposed to be a stop out though. Yeah, I'm not really a fan right now, but I'm gonna keep taking the trades because why not? Are we after 10 o'clock? We are. I'm still trying to figure out if I even want to keep trading after 10 o'clock. I know I've been going back and forth, but I'm really heavily considering not anymore. Heavily considering. Open 84.25, high 84.50. I don't really want to change my stop loss though, but I might have to change it by 1 tick because the number of trades that I lose by 1 tick is astounding. Like, it literally stops me out and goes. This account is so unfortunate though. Like, to literally be 1 trade away like 3 times and now I'm only $1,300 in profit is pretty trash. Pretty trash. I think I already have 4 on there. I do. Pretty trash. What happened to what? Oh, nothing happened. I took the trade like I was supposed to, so I can't really be upset. Just like looking at different indicators. Amelia, I'm the same way. Last few weeks I've been abusing the manual stop limit. Yeah, I'm 18 tick stop loss and take profit at about 5K, but that windfall gamble goes for the loss. No, GJ, it does not go for the loss also. Was your 5K the highest profit day? What exactly was the 5K? Looks like it will. Yeah, we hit the 430-ish level. Well, 435. But yeah, that last trade I basically was stopped out to the tick, so it stopped me out on the leader, but not the followers. The other thing I might do if I keep trading after 10 o'clock is not trade that first minute though, which is when that trade happened at 10 o'clock and 59 seconds. Because sometimes trading that first minute of a new hourly candle can be kind of trash, you know? So that could be an issue. I'm just so like, that account is so unfortunate. I still don't know how that risk manager didn't take me out of that damn trade the day I was in it. But whatever. I was just so freaking close for no reason, basically. And I just feel like each day I'm not getting enough opportunities in the market to cover anything, really. But if I didn't miss that one trade, I would be, that would make me break even across everything, I think. Or I think I actually would still be down one trade or something. At this point, I don't know anything. No, I would be 2 and 2. Because I had the divergence trade, the trade I missed, and then the 2 losses that just happened back to back. So yeah, I would be break even. And this is why I have to fix my execution problem. This is exactly why. All right, we're losing connection. TPT and my personal account lost connection, but they're back. The last trade that lost, though, I'm actually surprised. It has literally never lost in 2 months. Actually, more than 2 months, because my data goes back as far as November 4th. So almost 3 months, it's never lost. Cheers. But for it to lose and just stop me out by like to the tick is like, eh. But I don't really want to change, because even with me having a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, it's still slightly negative. It's like a 0.91 because of commission. So I don't really want to change my stop loss, but we might have to. Might have to. We're at the second lower deviation level of the VWAP. I'm so annoyed with that account, man. So annoyed. But I got like 2 weeks to fix it. It just sucks. The copier just screwed me out of so much profit over the last 3 weeks. So 5K was your P&L. What was your highest profit day, GJ? I will win this market. I don't know anymore. I really don't. I really freaking don't. Amelia, hopefully you're still here, because as soon as I'm done trading, since the market is actually moving after 10 o'clock, as soon as I'm done trading and I show you guys the full stats of my account, then I'll throw the indicator on. Actually, Amelia, tell me what time frame you trade. Say 50 to 26 is 24. freeze my charts actually. Oh, there we go. Wait, 24 shouldn't. No, not 24. Use the 5-minute. I got you. Oop. Sorry, Sam. It doesn't like. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Use a 5-minute chart. I got you. Oh gosh, that looks so bad. Well, let me zoom in. And let's take the global. Objects off and take that off as well. All right. I might play around with something a little later. So many lines. It looks crazy on a 5-minute chart. There's so many lines. So many. I forgot what chart he had it on. Hold on. This looks extremely busy. I'm gonna put hold on. Let me put it on a smaller chart. First of all, let's do 3 days. So that it doesn't look so busy with all the lines. I might actually have to put it on. Oh, wait. Maybe a. Hold, please. 30-second. I'm trying to make it make sense and make it easy to see. I might freeze my charts, but at this point, freeze the damn charts. I don't care. At this point, I don't even need to be trading anymore. So the weird thing is the way that the guy coded this indicator though, and I don't understand why he did this. He doesn't have any signals at the golden levels. So I don't really understand why. I don't. But yeah, I'll show you. Wait, where is the... It's not gonna work out. Sorry, I'm in deep thought about something. Of course, we're pushing new lows. All right, the session's over. I'm gonna show you guys the accounts real quick, and then Amelia, I got you on to show you the indicator. All right, this is where we are. So I still ended up green on a couple of the accounts because the followers didn't get stopped out of that last trade. Like I said, today should actually be a break-even day, but I missed a trade. This account is just so unfortunate. This is gonna sound so bad, but I kind of just want to blow it and start over, which sounds so stupid because I was so close to passing it. But you can see I now only have $900 left in drawdown, which is fucking trash. So the other accounts, 4716 is the one that, and whatever, I'm not gonna say what I was just gonna say, but anyway, 4716 is the one that renews on the 4th, and the drawdown is at 50,000. It's static at 50,000, so I still have 771 left in drawdown on that account. I don't really know how much I have left on this account. And then TPT, we are at 50. Is it not showing? Oh, it's over to the right, sorry. TPT is at 1560. Yeah, this is just all unfortunate, but it's making my wheels spin because like I said, today I'm probably gonna go and look at 1-bar pullbacks to see how I can trade those, because they happen so much and then it keeps me out of the market for 3 swings. So if I can find a consistent pattern with the 1-bar pullbacks, that would actually help tremendously. But I also have a feeling that although my rules right now are the most optimal rules, I feel like I'm not getting as many setups as I should, because I might have niched down a little too much. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm going to spend my day doing. And I'll let you guys know either in the Discord or when I come on tomorrow, kind of what my conclusion is. I'm going to play around with a couple of things today because I need more trades. Okay, I just do. So we'll see. Does he have a video? You got timed out because some chat. It timed you out? It shouldn't time you out. It should just send you a message. Okay, I'm gonna look, Sam, because I thought I fixed that. Oh, it timed you out in here. It's because you tried to post a link. But don't worry, because I'm gonna make you a moderator anyway. I've been meaning to do it. I just forgot. I'll make you a moderator so you'll be able to. No, Amelia, you're fine. I already have it up on the chart. Yeah, I think, see you, Janelle. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, so as I was creating the strategy, right? Like even before I got to this point, I told you guys in TradeZella, like let's say that I categorized a trade already underneath the setup, but I figured out an adjustment I needed to make. Whenever I look at a specific component to see if it's causing losses and I figure out that it does, when I go through all of my data, I write down, when I'm researching that particular component, I'll literally write down every trade in my data history that has that component. This is another reason why I have to fix my execution, because at least I wouldn't have to do it manually. I would be able to just log into TradeZella and say, hey, I think this component is a problem, and put it in, because I have tags for each component of my strategy. But anyway, if I determine that that component is a problem, all of the trades inside of TradeZella, that when I'm looking at that particular strategy, all of the trades that happens with that particular component, I will re-categorize it in the playbooks as it's either invalid because it was already invalid, or it's invalid now because now I've made adjustments to my strategy. And so what would happen over time is I would see that the win percentage in my setups in the playbooks would go up, and the invalid/invalid now setup in the playbook would be super negative. So I was making the right adjustments because I'm adjusting out the losses, and there weren't very many wins that I was adjusting out, if that makes sense. So with this strategy, I didn't really do that in TradeZella, but basically anytime I take a loss while I'm actually actively trading, or when I journal, I not only include the trades I take, I also include the trades that I missed, or trades that I set out of. And anytime it follows my current rules, but I didn't take it, I still write it down. And so what'll happen sometimes is I'm like, oh shoot, I missed that trade. It was a loss. I'll look at the trade. I can almost always immediately figure out what the component of the trade is that caused me to lose. And then I look at all the trades that I have that has that same exact setup. It has to be the same exact volume pattern, same exact order flow pattern, and it has to look the same. And I will write it down. And typically what'll happen is, in the beginning, when I first started trading this in November, I probably had a lot of wins then. But then towards December and January, because the market conditions changed, and usually what'll happen is the losses usually occur on really choppy days. So I might have had 3 wins to start off with that particular setup. And so I'm like, all right, well, it hasn't lost yet. And then now I'm seeing that, oh, it's been losing ever since. Well, when I look at the trades that won, it always happens on the days where we have a lot of volatility. I'll have 10 or 12 trades in that trading day, but I'm losing on the days where I only had 3 setups. So in order to balance things out, I have to take the wins out from the days where I have a lot of setups, so I can take the losses out of the days where I don't have a lot of setups, so that I'm not super negative, if that makes sense. And it also just adjusts out to where, like, I only want to take setups that have high probabilities. Like that one setup earlier that lost, I honestly feel like it was just because it was in that first minute after 10 o'clock, because literally I have not lost that setup ever. Since November 4th, it has never lost. And the only component of that setup that changed anything was trading after 10 o'clock. I can tell you that now. But I think that my rules for like the pullbacks might be a little too tight. Because I'm having to sit out of way too many traditional pullbacks. But the thing is, most of the time what I'm sitting out of, it's losing. So I don't really think there's anything I can do. I think that the market conditions have changed, and I have to adjust to being okay with, hey, I'm not going to have a lot of setups right now, and it just kind of is what it is. The only thing that frustrates me is, like, sometimes when I look at a 5-minute chart and I'm like, we actually were trending quite well. Why didn't I get any setups in like that candle? That's the only thing that'll bother me sometimes. Like, I'm cool when, for instance, when we barcode like this, I don't really expect to get setups like that. But like once we kind of start heading like this, I'm like, okay, well, why didn't I get setups? Well, most of the time it's because either there aren't any pullbacks, or we're pulling back too far, and now it kind of just makes it to where it's invalidated trades. So I don't know. I'm going to play around, like I said, with some stuff today. I don't got nothing else to do, so I'm going to do that. But let me show you the indicator just so you can see it. Wait, why are did I not turn that off? Whatever. All right, so this is a 1-minute chart instead, but it literally it literally maps out all of these whole numbers that he talks about, the 26, 77, 50, I think an 88, and then 12. And so the golden setup for him is when we come from the 50, which I think is here. It's so dark over there, I can't see. But basically we have to buy at the 26. So it has to come down from the 50 into the 26, and this indicator actually paints entries, as you can see. It shows you where the targets are, but like I said, for whatever reason, he doesn't have it coded to take the trades that the man talks about in the video. So that's very weird. But you can see that we came down from the 50 to the 26. Let's see, what was the low of this? The low of this candle was 1950, and like I said, he has a stop loss of 15 ticks, and he said he just puts the limit order there and it already has the ATM attached to it. For the 15 tick stop loss, you do your first target at 33 and your second target at 50, and that's it. I feel like the 77 was, actually, I can tell you. I feel like I wrote it down somewhere. Okay, maybe I didn't. No, I did. Where the hell did I write that down at? And girl, I don't know. I don't remember. Y26. So okay, in the webinar was like an hour and a half, I ain't gonna lie, so I just kind of skipped through. But he I remember when he mentioned the 26, he was like, there's a lot of different reasons why the 26 is a golden number. He was like, I'm not gonna get into it, but that's literally what he said. So now here's an I can't see what time that was. So here's a time where like it wouldn't have well, actually it did work out. Came down to the 26. I can't see. No, this one would have stopped out actually. Yeah, that one would have stopped out. But you could do something where like you want the bar to look a certain way in order for you to take it, because like this doesn't look like a good, but like I said, he just puts limit orders in. I wouldn't do that. I would look for something a little bit different than just putting market orders in. But yeah, and you can see like we react at the 77. Here's another 77 that the market reacts at. But this guy has it to where it takes buys at the 12. And it's like he's completely skipping over. He's completely skipping over the golden levels though, because he has this buying at the 12, and then the first TP is here and the second one is here. But if I'm not mistaken, the guy on the video, because this indicator wasn't made from the guy who actually created the strategy, it's just some random guy who made the indicator. But yeah, he takes buys at the 12 and sells at the 88, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because you can see a sell here at 88. You take the first profit at the golden zone, and then he has the second profit down here. So I don't really know, but like I said, I threw it on the chart just because I wanted to see kind of what he was talking about. But yeah, that definitely was a nice 26. So the other thing though, he did say, and this might be why this one didn't work out so well, I do remember him saying that he only likes to take the first one. So that could be why that other one didn't work out. I don't really know. But yeah, so that's that. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to work on some things today, and I'll let you guys know what I come up with. I'll probably get on the stream early again tomorrow. I just won't snooze as many times as I snooze today, so that I'll be on time. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.